What is going on, legends? This is the Gym Boss Podcast. I'm Jimmy Halley and I'm your host as always. This is everything sales, marketing, business development mindset, and anything else that you need to be able to grow your gym, be able to get more leads, get more clients, and grow your brand all at the same time. And if that sounds like you and you're like, hey, yeah, that is me. I'm a gym owner. I'm serious about doing all those things. Head on over to iwantgymleads.com. That's iwantgymleads.com. Short little video I recorded for you over there. And if that really resonates with you, there's a little form you can fill out. We can talk about how we can be able to help you grow your business in 2020 and beyond. Right, so this one is the easiest sell and how to filter out the time wasters for your gym. So couple of new clients started this year. They wanted to start 6th of Jan because that was the first Monday of the year. Pardon me. So we've got, I think we onboarded, we had 4 new gyms start on that date. And obviously when gyms start out, they're like, okay, bit nervous, bit unsure. Maybe they've got leads in the past, but they weren't the great quality or whatever. And so that can be a serious thing because depending on what the offer is, depending on what your offering is, because like this is how you can get you can get leads up to yin yang if you say it's free. But does that make it an easy sell? Hell no. Because now you're trying to bring in the time wasters and then you're trying to sell them on something, which is for another podcast because that's just unethical. There's like the bait and switch. But the easiest sell is people that know you, that know what you're all about, know what the program's all about, knows how much it is, and knows that you can deliver the result. So, how do we do that? Well, we can hit on most of those things. How many points was that? I think that was like five sort of points. So how do we address those things in your marketing instead of like taking a massive long time? Blake Randall is on. What's happening, my man? Good morning. Just finished up at the gym here, guys, and I thought, doing my normal car session so I can tick this off my list and stick it to a win for the day because I've hit my podcast, which is one of my things I try and do almost daily. So I'm sure you've run some advertising where you're doing 7 days for $7, free 7-day pass, 21 days for $21, or free 6-week challenge. Oh my God, like that's even worse. Like getting somebody in your business for 6 whole weeks with getting zero when you've got expenses, staff, overheads, all that stuff. You need to be able to make money from your marketing, let alone the marketing spend you've spent to get that person in the door. So you're already in the negative for 6 whole weeks and going down further. So we need to be able to be positive on the front end. How do we do that? How do we actually become like cash flow positive from day one? And how do we actually get highly qualified people and people that are paying like top dollar? So this is what I recommend. I recommend everyone should have a high ticket offer first. Even if your gym is only like your normal gym membership, just say you're a martial arts studio, just say you're a group training facility, just say you're a boot camp or anything else, like a fight gym, Muay Thai, whatever. And just say your normal thing is like $30, $40 per week. I'm just pulling that number out of my butt, or like $150 a month or something, $120, $150 a month. Well, that's not really high ticket. That's just normal. And it's really on the low end. And so what you want to be able to do is most people try and go, I'll get somebody in cheap or somebody in really free. And then you're going to try and upsell them. The upsell is the hardest sell you'll ever do in your life. Because people are associating your brand, your product, your service to that value that you've assigned to it from day one. So it's a psychological thing. So I want you to think back to and this is what I say, gym owners come to me, they're frustrated, they've just like at their wits' end because they've tried all this stuff and they're like, marketing just doesn't work. And that's where normally I say to them is like, what marketing you've been doing hasn't worked. And the way that you approach marketing hasn't worked. We need to do the complete opposite to what you've been doing to be able to get the result that you want. Because if, Einstein, I think, was famous for saying it, doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result, definition of insanity. So we need to flip the switch. So how do we do this? And before I go into this, before I tell you the little bits and pieces, if you are a gym owner and that's happening to you, go on over to iwantgymleads.com. That's iwantgymleads.com. Short little video I created specifically for gym owners that are serious about getting more leads and more clients and growing in 2020 and beyond. So we start off, well, sun's coming out, it's blinding me now. We start off with a high ticket offer. So we advertise and we say, hey, This is the program, and I usually like to advertise long-term stuff. So when I say long-term, like a 10-week, 12-week, 14-week program, those things instantly attract people that are thinking long-term, and those people are instantly more interested in what you want to have, what you want to do, the type of people you want to work with, because they're not like looking for quick fixes. That's number one. Number two, we position it as, when I say position it, the way that we word the advertising and everything like that, to make it sound like it's premium, because it is, with all the extra inclusions, all the personalization, all the accountability, everything. And if you're not offering any of that, you should. You can figure out how to do that. And if you want to know more, like, that's how I help people with this as well with our Done For You agency. We do the marketing, but we also help them construct their offers and how to do the sales and that sort of stuff as well. So there's a bit of consulting wrapped into that. That's the iwantgymleads.com if that's what you're confused about. So long term, position it as a high ticket offer. We tell them in the ad that it's actually going to cost you some money. That's counterintuitive. We don't tell them the price, though. This is the thing. With marketing, you need to leave an air of curiosity, because we want to just push them down one extra step of the field at a time. We don't want to try and hit home runs, because if you try and hit a home run right out of the gate, your marketing costs will go through the roof. You want people to be interested in your ad, to see it and go, whoa, hold on. That's long-term stuff. Okay, I'm now attracting the people, and then you use your copywriting, the text you write in the ad, to be able to attract those people and the qualities of those people and the benefits that they're going to get from it. And we tell them that it's going to be expensive, and we tell them that it's exclusive, because it should be. Then that's going to make them go, oh, okay, I'm interested, to click that button that says learn more on the Facebook ad or on the Instagram ad that says learn more. And then it's going to want them to, this is where we get into the funnel piece here. So that's key number one, is like positioning the ad high ticket premium, right? And then what they're doing once they click learn more, they're simply just registering their interest. We want to be soft. We want to be soft with it. Don't want to be like strict application, apply now or miss out, blah, blah, blah. Like that sort of stuff is a bit spammy. We're just being like, hey, if that sounds like you and you're interested in one of the 12 spots we've got available, click learn more to register your interest. That's the call to action. Simple. Steal that word for word if you like, because that's what we use in our ads for all of our clients in the agency. So that's that. So they enter name, email, phone number, they're registering interest. People are like, yeah, cool, I want to register interest. But then what happens after that is where we get the highly qualified leads. And you're not going to get every single person. Say out of 100 leads you get, you maybe get like 20 people will do this next part. And this is the part where the rubber really hits the road and how you can get the easiest sale. Because not everybody, as you know, if you've run any marketing in the past, you don't get 100% of those people sign up. And if you have been, they've been referrals. Like they're not like from proper hard marketing that we're talking about right here. So you'll get, out of 100 people that go through and register interest, you get 20 people that will fill in an application form. I find this is stronger than any other form, because than any other thing to do on this next step, because it just, from split testing and what we've done over in the past, the application form is a series of questions. We're asking them personal stuff. You're like, hey, to qualify for the program, please, complete the form below to be successful at your application. So then they fill in all these questions, and you can put in whatever questions you want. But some of the things we talk about are like, how do you feel about your body? What are your goals, etc. So I won't go into detail in that part there, but that's that. And if you want to know how we do that, go on over to iwantgymleads.com. There's a short little video over there, and there's a form you can fill out under the video. Fill out that form, and that'll be a time where you and I can jump on the phone, and we can talk about how we can structure and personalize this for you and your gym, okay? But then there's one key element on that form, which is we tell them the price on that form there. Because what we've done is, the first step is we've got them to register their interest with a name, email, phone number. That's great, because now we've got their contact information, because we're like, and they've registered behaviorally that they're interested in the premium long-term high ticket program that you have. So now you've started to build a database of people that you can continually stay in touch with and show them that the benefits of the stuff if they don't sign up today. So that's point number one. And then on this next part is, now they're going to fill in the form. It's like, hey, the price of the program is XYZ dollars. Are you ready and willing to commit time, money, and effort and energy into getting results for your body, health, and fitness? And then they will reply on that form, yes. They've seen the price. Maybe it's $50, maybe $60, $100, $150 per week. And they're saying yes. And then the next one is like how much, you know, and then you get them on the phone. And then that is the easiest sell, and that's how you avoid the time wasted, because then you can focus 90% of your sales calls time to those people on the application list, those 20 out of the 100, for the sake of pulling numbers out of my butt. And then the other, you know, 80 leads, they can go into some automation processes where they're getting emails and text messages or whatever, right? So that's why we're still nurturing that database, and then we're going to drive them back to fill out application forms. So then you're selling only people that are really highly qualified and interested, and then you can, bang, you're making money from day one. You're making positive returns on your marketing, and you're actually getting people that want to pay higher ticket, and those people are better quality clients because when people pay more, they respect it more, and they'll attend more, and then they have friends that will want to do the same as them. So then they'll bring people into the business that expect the value and the premium to be high because they're paying that. So that's how you do it. There's no much more to it than that. But well, that's a nutshell version, right? But if you want to know exactly how we can do this for your gym, and you're like, wow, that sounds amazing, don't quite know how to figure it out, go on over to iwantgymleads.com. Short little video for you there, as I said before. Be sure to fill in the application form, and then we'll be in touch to schedule a time with you to get on the phone so we can talk about how we can do this exact same thing for you, so you can then get back to doing what you do best, which is being in the gym with your clients, being able to get your clients results, and, you know, growing and managing your business. So then you can be the business owner, working on the business and not stuck in the weeds. Anyways, this is Jimmy. Love you all. Peace. I'll see you all on the next one.